Welcome to this episode of On the Bench. I'm your host, Nick Smith, here in the lovely JB&A Folsom Studios. Now, it's raining outside, so try and feel bad for me, although I'm told we need the water. So anyway, on today's show, we're going to take a look at the Gefen 1x2 HDMI Splitter that we took a sneak preview at in a newsletter episode a couple of weeks ago. And I want to show you how some gamer friends of ours are using it to drive a 4K display and a 1080p encoder. All right, let's put it on the bench and see what's inside. All right, so here we are. We've got some friends that are building a gaming arena, and one of the use cases or one of the problems that they came up against is how do they deliver 4K to the gamer so they can see their game in full screen and all its blaze of glory, and how do they simultaneously get a 1080p feed of that can go into their NDI encoder and then of course go out to the TriCaster for live switching to the rest of the world. So this is where we brought in our little friend from Gefen here. So again, this is the Gefen 4K Ultra HD 1x2 splitter. So the concept is we've got one HDMI cable coming in, we've got two going out. But the sweet spot with this little box is that we've got the ability to pass one of those signals through straight up to our display. So we're putting no compression, no scaling on this image over here. The other one, of course, is getting down converted to 1080p and going out to our NewTek Spark, which you're watching out there on one of the other screens. So this is kicking out 1080p for our Spark. And again, this is kicking out 4K for our display. So this is great for anybody who wants to have a simultaneously effort if they've got a high resolution camera, a 4K camera, and they want to have a 4K monitor, but simultaneously push out a 1080p feed for their switcher or for a streaming encoder. So great little box here, really inexpensive for what it does. It does have an EDID minder, and this is really important because it's able to lock in the resolution from your corresponding display to ensure that we're always meeting the resolution on our display while simultaneously locking in the down-converted resolution for the encoder. So really easy to use, really simple setup. It took me a couple minutes to flip the dial there to get it where we wanted. As you can see, our content looks great on the 4K monitor. Well, it looks great to me because I'm right in front of it. Should it look okay to you out there? And of course, we've got the Spark here doing our 1080p encode. So simple workflow. This goes beyond gaming. This would also go into video conferencing or other environments, general post-production if you're doing, 4K cameras and 1080p switching or recording. So lots of ways you can use this little Gefen box. Really easy to get your hands on. All right, that's all I've got for you today. This was a quickie. Thanks for watching the show, and we'll see you on the next one.